everybody, welcome back to another video. It's the T on NPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new family members. Hello, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video, fam. Y'all know I'm always plugging that Thursday night live stream. Listen, this is where we go from healing to wholeness to boldness. This is where we get into the deep conversations about the soul, about fixing and repairing the soul, taking it back to none other than Elohim himself. Thank you, Jesus. Okay? Because there is no way that we're going to really be able to heal, move forward, and become whole without doing so. And so, family, I want to invite you personally to that Thursday night live stream, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see you there. All right, y'all. Listen, y'all know I'm about to ask you about that like button. What? Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that. I need y'all to hit that like button, please, and thank you. Okay, I need y'all to hit that like button. Yes, I do. I do. Okay, can y'all do that for me, please? All right, the goal of the day is 2.1K plus. Somebody helped you and hit it for you. Can you hit it for someone else? All right, thank you so much, fam. I appreciate y'all for that. And also, too, y'all, I am actually accepting new coaching clients right now. So if you are in need of a coach, please email me at the email that is listed in the description of this video. Last but certainly not least, pick up your copy of Seduced by Satan today. Okay, this is my first book collaborative effort. I would love for you to get a copy of it. Listen, this is where we get to listen. You get to read about how they really get down in real life. This is based on a true story, nothing fictional about it. Okay. This is based on a true story. The names and cities and things like that have been changed, of course, to protect people's identity. But I want you to know this is based on a true story. It is a showstopper. It's a jaw dropper. It's clench my pearls. I told y'all before. Y'all, this thing's crazy, but it is what it is. Okay, so pick up your copy today. Grab a copy for yourself and someone else. All right, it's pinned in the description below. The link is for the book. All right, y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. Y'all, I want to get into it. I want to talk about the fact that narcissists do not love. They idolize and obsess. That's what they do. Okay, and I just want to get to the heart of the matter right here in this video, because I want y'all to understand something about how they do this, you know, how they set you up, and they really actually make you think that it is love. They make you think, and if you don't know true love by simply examining the fruit of another individual, you will not know that you're not being loved. Okay? You have to know what real love is in order to understand what it's not. And that's just the honest to God truth. It really is. You have to know what it is to understand when it's not love. Okay? A lot of times, many of us have come out of dysfunctional, imperfect families where we were introduced to this narcissism thing very early on. And we had people inside our care unit, you know, people that were caring for us that were actually, they actually had this disorder. Yeah, they did. And so, you know, going through that, we felt like it was familiar. You know, we felt like this was something that was, you know, normal. It was a natural thing, right? Y'all, you see who's making a cameo appearance. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Hi. You want to say hi to the people? Sorry, guys. She decided to make an appearance, okay? So, and she's gone. So, yeah, Bella. So, yeah, so you have to, whenever you're dealing with these people, you don't understand the dangers that we're in, and you know, the fact that it's not love, because when we come out of these families, we have already been in contact with that type of spirit, with that type of personality. So we actually think that is normal, and it's not normal at all. Okay, it's not normal. So I want to talk about in this video, I want to take you kind of through the journey of how they do this, because once they stop what we call idolizing and obsessing, this is where we get to the disrespect. And this is where it usually ends for a lot of you guys, but then they go back into the obsession. So it goes from idolizing to idolizing, obsessing, then it goes to the disrespect and the devalue. Then it goes once the situation is over and you leave them, especially if you're primary supply, then they're going to take you back to the obsession portion. They're going to go back to that because that is how they are wired. Okay, they are wired to idolize and obsess. That's what they're wired to do, because they cannot love you. They cannot become vulnerable with you. They are not ever intimate with you, because you know intimacy requires vulnerability. And vulnerability requires that someone be open and vulnerable to you. That is different from victimhood status, you know, which is what the narcissist is usually putting out for us constantly. So we have to understand, you know, how these clowns, you know, get into that. What are they doing? You know, they are actually idolizing, obsessing, and this is how we get caught up in the matrix of what they're doing. So what they initially do and what you're seeing in the beginning, okay, you're seeing them go in, they're idolizing you during that love bomb stage and that future faking. They're telling you, you know, I love you so much. They've only known you 2 days. Yeah, that. They've only known you 2 days. Oh, I love you so much. You know, oh, you're the best person that I've ever had in my entire life. I've never felt this way before. Oh, I don't know. All my life I've been dreaming of a woman, or, you know, if it's a for you ladies out there, the narcissist, he's telling you he's been dreaming of a woman like you. For you men out there, the ladies, the narcissist females are telling you they've been dreaming of a man like you all their lives. You know, they thought that they would never, ever find someone like you. And you are a once in a lifetime experience, and they're going to take care of the situation. You know, they're going to do everything that they can do to make this work, to make it, you know, we're going to be the best. We're going to have the best. Then they sell you the lie. Oh boy, I'm giving it to y'all. Okay. This is during this idolization. They're idolizing you. I love you so much. We're going to have a beautiful home. You know, we're going to enjoy our children. And if you're in childbearing age, okay, they're going to tell you, I want to have 3 children with you. And we live in our house with the white picket fence, but they don't have a job. Yeah, that right there. And so then they're going to tell you, oh, and we're going to have the dog, and we're just going to have the perfect life. We're going to go on family vacations. We're going to do that. Oh, they're telling you all this. This is that idolization part right here. This is it right here. Once you have bought into the lie, this is where it goes here. Now they begin to, because they're already obsessing, but right now all you're recognizing is the pedestal. They're already obsessing over you. You know why? Because they're on your phone. Oh, good morning. How are you, my beautiful love? Oh, you're just like a fragrant flower. Oh, you're just so amazing. I mean, listen, some of the stuff they tell you, you just like, for real? Is this for real? Yeah, but they are really serious about it, okay? They're really serious. So you sitting now listening to everything that they're saying, and you're just like, wow, this is going to be a wonderful situation. That's what you're thinking. It's going to be a wonderful situation. Oh, this is going to be good. Now they're obsessing over you. They're calling you early in the morning. And this is in the love bomb. And after, as you get further into it, now they're kind of tapering off of the love bomb, but they're calling you still every morning. They're going to call you when you wake up. Oh, they're going to call you on your way to the job. They're going to call you at before their lunch, on the break, the lunch, whatever they're doing, if they got a job. Okay, if they don't, and you the only one working, guess what? They're going to make sure that you understand what the schedule is. They're going to have you over there doing all the calling and checking up, and if they're not on your phone, they're on your text message. If they're not on your text message, they're in your social media DMs, or they're emailing you. Oh, I just wanted to tell you how much I care about you, how much I love. Listen, y'all, let me tell you something. When you are dealing with a person like this is not real. I want you to know that. And a lot of times, because I have to say this because it's so, I really need you to hear this. A lot of times we have grown up in situations where it has been so dysfunctional that this feels like a drink of water. Okay? It feels like it's so right. It feels like, my goodness, I finally got to my person. It might be a drink of water out of a poisonous fountain. Because all they do throughout this whole situation is idolize and obsess. And then after they do that, they're going to disrespect and discard. Period. Then they're going to go back to the idolization and obsession. Listen, fam, I'm telling y'all, I got to give it to y'all like this, because so many people get caught up in that idolization. The narcissist is lightweight worshiping your presence in that idolization. I mean, they have put you so high up on that pedestal, you're like, wow. You don't know. So that's when they knock you off, baby, that tumble down, oh, it feels like a free fall that never stops. But if you recognize up front what it is, I mean, I want y'all to know something. It's nothing wrong with a person saying to you, listen, I love you, or, after some time they're professing how they feel about you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, because they have taken time to examine and get to know you. You've done the same with them. It's no problem with that. Okay. The problem comes in is when this is where the problem come in. When they are actually doing this, I mean, with no basis. I mean, this person has not even known you 3 weeks. And all of a sudden you just up there on this pedestal, you're just kind of doing, and then after that, it's like after that is over and they're done idolizing and obsessing. That's all they got. Fam, that is all they have. They don't have anything else. And so we're looking like, okay, now that all of this is done, now it's time to get into the real work. It's time to get into the relationship thing, the deeper things of a relationship. Not with a narcissist, you're not going deep. They don't have the ability to go the distance. So what you're met with at this point, you're going to be met with the disrespect, the devaluation. And the only reason it's coming in this way is that, guess what? Now you've crossed a place in the road that they don't have. They just literally do not have the tools for that. They don't have the tools for conflict. And now we got to figure out another way, because now this right here is not working for us. Go figure. Okay, it's not working. And so now it's time to get into the relationship itself, and they can't get into it with you because they don't know how. And guess what? So instead of them saying, listen, I don't know anything about this. I'm really a liar. I really don't know anything about a relationship, and I'm going to treat you like trash. Of course, they're not going to tell you that. What they're going to do is they're going to gaslight, and they're going to lie and devalue, discard you, and make you think that every single thing outside of that love bomb, which is the obsession, which is the idolization, and the obsession, they're gonna make you think that everything is your fault. Yeah, that's how they do it. Fam, I'm telling you, it is the most insidious thing in the world, but I gotta give it to you like this because I want y'all to understand there's nothing wrong with a person actually complimenting you and loving, truly, genuinely complimenting you, not trying to sell you a pipe dream or get you on this emotional high and emotional fixes every day to the degree that now you're just like, oh, I just can't let. No. That is not the way we do things, fam. That is not how it's supposed to go down. I'm telling you. And these people, they live their lives and they go through every single relationship just like this. Man, I'm telling you, that's all they do. They don't love. They don't, because they don't love themselves. They're going to idolize, obsess, disrespect, discard, and then start the whole thing over again. It's never true love. Please remember that. So when you see somebody doing something like this, and it's fitting the description of what I just told you, get up out of there. Just go on and get up out of there. Because guess what? I don't even need to see anything else. Because what you doing is unnatural. And definitely when you hit that bump in the road and they acting like, going crazy, acting like they don't know what time it is and they don't have any conflict resolution skills or anything, get up out of there. Because you dealing with somebody that is completely toxic and they are going to destroy your life if you stay there with them. All right, fam? So listen, y'all take good care of yourselves, all right? And I will see you all on the next video, fam. I hope this helps. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.